I'm the type of nigga cruise on the lane on some Lucas shit. Proving that I do this, a specialist like Olympian. Hoping I get the gold, calm flowing on some different shit. Always in a different whip. Shorty always talk exquisite shit because she never seen a nigga so fucking lit on a higher frequency. Hoping you can cling to me, but you can't really see the things that I seen. So why the fuck you think you can hang with the king? Look, huh? I'm talking like a chef, I know my shit cooked.
Let's get it, man.
Yo, walk me to fucking pod, walk me to pod, walk me to pod. Y'all already know what the fuck going on, man. If y'all new to this, look, it's walk with us or get left, man. Nigga, that's been the model since the beginning. Y'all already know, man. We gonna get this shit started early, man. Y'all already know, man. Ty the God, El Jefe, the final boss, man. Y'all already know, HB Ty. Y'all already know, man. Ty, man, what's going on?
What's good? Ready to get it. Let's go.
Yo, y'all already know, man. Jordan, Corn Wolf, Piccolo Corn. I said that one right.
Nah, you said it right. I forgot to put the new title there. I was just trying to get us.
Yeah, man. You know what? NBA Finals time.
So listen, man. This is the closest I'm gonna get to supporting the Knicks, bro. I'm wearing Knicks colors. I'm a Met fan for life. But this is the closest I'm getting to rocking it.
You supporting the Knicks?
I know. This is the closest we getting. It's a Met hat.
You supporting the Knicks?
I support the colors.
Wow.
Nah, but all jokes aside, listen, man. I always tell people I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. So I gotta give respect. The Knicks handle business, but I gotta do my due diligence real quick. I was tired of these niggas saying, yo, the Knicks is Then I had to challenge a couple people, and I was like, yo, bro, listen, I'm happy for the Knicks. Happy for them. But this right here is their first test in the playoffs, bro. No, since Atlanta, matter of fact. So I'm kind of like, they haven't been battle tested in a little while, bro. So I don't know.
We gonna get into the Knicks series, cause that's the end all be all. The Knicks Spurs, that's the end all be all. The last hurrah for the NBA. But before we get there, real quick, we got to get on to what happened. Not the Knicks one, because the Knicks just did Cleveland dirty. They did them dirty. We done with that one. We talking about OKC. We talking about San Antonio. I just want to recap. I went 7 games. I told y'all it was going 7 games. Cause I knew it. Cause those two teams, they think they going head to head for the next few years. This was the first run in the first amendment. OKC, shout out them. Shout out the San Antonio Spurs. Hold on real quick. Wait. You see. Okay. The San Antonio Spurs, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to OKC Thunder. I just wish J Dub was there available. I just wish AJ Mitchell was there for SGA. But SGA proved that he's the best player in the world. Best player in the world. Every time he was on the court, the Oklahoma City Thunder had a chance, and they believed they had a chance. Shout out to him. He showed up. I can't say nothing wrong about SGA. I can't say that much about the other guy. And you know what? Before I unleash on him, I want to hear y'all take. I want to hear y'all take on OKC versus San Antonio. Y'all could talk on Game 7, or y'all could just talk about the whole series. Before we get on to the next one, I want to hear y'all take about this. Before I unleash.
You can go ahead.
So, I'll go first. Where the fuck was Chet Holmgren in this series? Where was he? In Drake's new video, he be like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? That man was nowhere to be found. He was damn near on a milk carton for the whole series. He was missing, MIA, not in action. But then I gotta go to SGA. He proved why he is the reigning defending MVP of the league. He did. With his performance and his play and how he was galvanizing the troops and how he was relentless in his play. Um, he's just a fucking stud. Um, there's not enough good things that you can say about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And I do believe he's going to get back to the finals sooner rather than later. And I think that man, before it's all said and done, will win at least 2 more championships before his career is over. That's how much I believe in Shea. Regardless if he chooses to stay, not that I think he leaves, but regardless if he finishes his career in that uniform, I think he'll win 2 more championships before his career. But then again, OKC wasn't at their full capacity too, right? J-Dub, we can't ignore that. That's a
Yeah.
factor. But I really think, honestly, Victor Wembanyama was just too much.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question before we get on to Abe, because I want Abe to answer this in his recap too. Seeing the Oklahoma City Thunder, seeing everything that happened to them, the injuries, the running into, this is the team they're going to be running into in the next few years, for the next few years. With everything involved, everything you just seen, do they need to make a change? Do Oklahoma City Thunder need to make a change in their roster going forward? Or do they just need to run it back?
I'm going to be honest. In my opinion, everybody, listen, I'm making fun of Chad, right? But, I'm a funny guy. I get up here and I tell the jokes and I make fun and everything. But honestly speaking, I think fully healthy, they should run it back. I don't think it's really, they need to look for any other pieces, honestly. All jokes to the side. I just think everybody needs to be fully healthy and they need to work better as a unit.
Hey, that's. I mean, I like that analyzation, bro. That was pretty cool.
Abe, you on mute.
Oh damn. Hold on. How about now?
I can hear you.
Hold
Yo.
on real quick. There you
Hello.
go. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I was saying that's a good analysis. I rock with that. But what I will say about that is Oklahoma City wasn't healthy from the beginning of the season. Jalen Williams, J-Dub, we like to call him. He had this hamstring injury since November, bro. So to be honest with you, this OKC team went into the playoffs undermanned. Yes, they tried to fake the funk, like, yo, he could come back on some Jason Tatum shit. And look what happened. He flamed out. Because this series was too physical, bro. It's too late. It's too late, bro. These niggas has been playing all year. They got chemistry. The Spurs play physical. Don't let nobody fool you. And saying that for OKC, I'm not going to talk about the whole series in totality. I'm going to talk about specifically Game 7. That was one of the most classic series that we've gotten in a long time, for the simple fact of, I was reminded in Game 7 that no one man is beating any team anymore. Cade Cunningham went home because a team was able to beat him. Think about it. Now Cleveland went home because a better team was able to beat them. You know what I'm saying? So I like the way that the NBA is looking right now, where it's like, all right, if you don't have a complete team, bro, you can't compete, my boy. And that's why I give the Spurs the respect. They have the more complete team in that series, and especially Game 7. So
Yeah, they're more available.
I'm saying, so Wemby, Stephon Castle, Fox, all of them, even though they were having their issues, that's why it's good to have a young team. You get hurt, bro, give me like 2 days, I'm back. You feel me? So it was just good to see. Shout out to San Antonio for handling they respect. And all of us on this podcast have the Spurs in the conference finals. So come on, bro. Are we that much off right now?
Yeah, I'm crying. First off, like I said about SGA, there's nothing bad I can say about SGA. He proved why he's the best player in the world. He fought to the end. And shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder. But like Avery said, they was hobbled all year. How we about to go into another year with everybody getting older. I'm talking about Caruso and Isaiah Hartensteins and all these other players here. They all getting older as well. hamstring issue, you know what that's leading up to. And that's God forbid, but knock on wood. But you know what the hamstring is leading up to. That's why they was too fearful to play J-Dub in that conference finals, because that leads into the ACL.
Achilles.
I don't. Those questions OKC need to answer this summer. Do you trust his hamstring going forward for a regular season and a playoff run? Do you trust J-Dub's hamstring going forward? And do you trust Chet? And do you trust Chet Holmgren? Do you trust Chet? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. If the worst thing that Chet could have done from the beginning of this series is not even try to go at Wemby. We came to the truth about it. Like we was like, look, he's scared. He's scared of Wemby. He can't do it. We let him slide with that. We just like, you're not one of them guys. We let him slide. We like, fuck it. He might be too much for you. Pause. No,
now
he
you're
didn't.
learning. That was good.
Hey, no, he didn't. Going to that game 7 with everything on the line, a championship run on the line, SGA doing the completing the shit again,
Triple crown.
the triple crown, and your ass going to a game 7 and you shoot the ball twice. You shoot the ball twice, Daryl. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's telling me now that SGA has to drop 30 a night.
He averaged 30 a night.
No, he's gonna average that, but he's gonna have to keep averaging that and more, because now we don't trust J-Dub's hamstring, and we don't trust Chet Holmgren. We gave him a whole opportunity to be the number 2 guy on this team. All-star appearances, All-NBA, All-Defensive team, and you ain't proved none of that.
Is that like, all right, I agree with you. This series, that's a fact. He bitched up, and I pray to God that he realizes, yo, I gotta go get better for real. But I will say this for all those that's watching too. Listen, man, you think Chet came into the season being the number 2 option? He wasn't. It was J-Dub. It was J-Dub hands down. So once J-Dub went down, then Chet, you know what I'm saying? He could have, but I don't really think the offense is predicated for him to be the second option.
There's plenty of times in the game where it was calling for Chet Holmgren to at least do something. You have the skill and ability to go out there and at least try and perform. You can shoot, you can take it to the rack, but you didn't provide none of that for SGA, and that was the most embarrassing thing out of the game 7. I mean, fuck the game 7, the whole thing,
whole series.
Chet Holmgren, I'm highly disappointed, and they got, like I said, OKC got the greatest GM in the game. I'm pretty sure he'll figure it out by the end of the summer. I wouldn't mind them rerunning it, because, like Daryl said, maybe with healthier OKC could possibly do damage again in the Western Conference. Could probably be San Antonio Spurs' biggest rival. But I'm highly disappointed in Chet Holmgren. Shout out to them boys in OKC for performing all the way up to Game 7 with everything that was going on, with J-Dub going down with AJ Mitchell. Shout out to them. But
real quick,
congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs, man, for making the NBA Finals. We're going to get to you in a minute.
Another nigga I'm disappointed in. And, you know, the game of playoffs, basketball is about chess sometimes. And I'm mad at the OKC's head coach. I get it that you need defense and you need, like, aggressiveness. But, yeah, that starting lineup was a bad and nasty starting lineup. You got only 2 people who can actually put the ball in the basket, and one of them is getting triple team. So you put, even though Shea did his thing, you put your team at, all right, we can't score, bro. We can't score. Why you got Lou Dort on the floor? Why isn't Caruso starting? Like, I get it, you need offense later, but, bro, you need somebody on that court to help Shea out if Chet never stepped up. You know what I'm saying? So, Mark D, I ain't gonna lie.
Who else was he going to put in?
Anybody that's going to put a
best option we just named just now was Caruso.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather Caruso. You put in J-Dub. You know what? Fuck that. I'm starting Jalen Williams. I mean, not J-Dub, Jalen Williams. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, That's the risk I'm talking about. Now you have to always overthink in playing J Dub because the hamstring issues. Hopefully he gets it fixed by this summer. Hopefully it gets healthier by this summer. But this is what's gonna come with J Dub. The
But my
second
fault,
guess
bro.
is that
I meant
if
Big
he
Dick Dub.
that's what I mean, J Dub. Oh, you mean Jalen? Oh,
The 6'10" one.
and he was
Yeah.
doing damage. He was playing how Chet Holmgren was probably supposed to be playing. He had more smoke for Wemby than Chet Holmgren.
Facts, he did.
Yo,
Nah,
That was my
nah.
point. And as like a coach, you gotta peep that. All right, Chet. Niggas fuck with you, but right now, you peeing your pants, bro. Watch out. We gotta get somebody else in here.
That's so disrespectful for your All NBA player. What are you telling the league?
Don't pay
What
me.
you telling the league?
Don't pay
You
me.
take him off the starting lineup game 7. What you telling the league? I
Don't
don't
pay me
trust.
nothing.
I don't even
he
trust
told the
him.
league. Think about what he told the league. I can't go there, man.
But the coach, it's better. Like Wemby telling you and showing you is something different than your coach telling you, yo, you might have to sit this game 7 out for you this starting lineup. You ain't doing enough, and telling you publicly because we all gonna see that you getting on that bench. What's that telling the league? He
But
has to
that's
play Chet Holmgren. He
but
has to
that's
play
the
him as
thing that I agree with you, Jay, and that's something that like as we move forward, it's a tough job at being a head coach. But if you're gonna be a real nigga head coach, do shit like that, and
they gonna try to
players
get you.
they gonna answer the call or they gonna bitch up, but you gonna know after that. Like, I bet he is soft. He really soft. It's cool. But I know now.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
nah,
better be
not too much
careful.
slander on, not too much slander on Mike, man.
You better be
Like I
careful
said, it's
putting that
probably
type of energy in the universe. I know a kid that I know a coach that just left Dallas that's looking for a job.
Hey,
nah. He
bro,
can't
he
coach
ain't want to
OKC.
be there with no team. He ain't trying to
He,
rebuild. That nigga was in the finals 2 years ago, bro. He ain't
he
trying to
can't
go back.
coach OKC. Jason Kidd can't coach OKC.
Nah.
Hell no. I heard stuff about J Kidd, but that's for another day. But
He-
like I said, congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs for making the NBA Finals. Wembanyama, you showed up. Game 7, Stephon Castle, you showed up. Devin Vassell, Luke Cornett, Keldon Johnson,
Oh, what up?
De'Aaron Fox came out there, did what he did. Shout out to the San Antonio Spurs making the NBA Finals, man. Wemby's first playoff run all the way to the finals, man. Shit is impressive. Shout out to them. But it's on to the get down. We on to the NBA Finals. We got Daryl, and I need you to hear me right. We lived long enough to say in one corner of the NBA Finals, we have the New York Knickerbockers versus in the other corner, the San Antonio Spurs. The Knicks finally made it. I lived long enough to see the Knicks make the NBA Finals. It's been how long you were speaking on it before we started the pod, D? How long it's been?
27 years.
27 years. How long it's been since they won a championship?
Oh,
50
No.
plus.
I'm not even joking around. This is to me it's historic because New York hasn't felt a vibe like this. I wasn't into basketball in '99, so when the Knicks made the finals, I wasn't paying attention. Plus, I was 7 years old to the vibe of New York City when they made the NBA finals. This is the first time they making the finals and I actually seeing the vibe and feeling the vibe in New York City. So it's a little exciting, but we going to get down to the get down. Daryl, before we get into the series, I need to know who coming out with the NBA championship in how many games?
So there's this meme going around, and I might have to agree. Knicks in 6.
Ooh.
Knicks in 6 in 2026. They got a ring to it.
2026?
They got a ring to it. No pun intended.
Knicks in 6 in 2026. That's your prediction? Knicks in 6?
Knicks in 6, and niggas is bumping that Ja. You hear Ja Rule's song all around New York. I'm from New York, New York.
Wait, niggas
Don't
is
do that,
playing
Abe.
that.
Don't do that, Abe. Don't do that, Brooklyn.
Doing it. I'm
Don't
gonna
do
tell
that,
you. I'm
Brooklyn.
gonna let you have your moment, but I'm gonna tell
Don't
you.
do
Niggas is
that,
having
Brooklyn.
an Empire State of Mind with John
You
Russo.
across the bridge, baby. We still family. Don't do that, Brooklyn.
I'm gonna let y'all
Don't
have
do
your
that.
moment. I ain't hating.
Yo. So Knicks in 6, D.
Knicks in 6. And to keep it
Um,
New York, Knicks in 6. Sucker. Never mind.
I was about to say, bro.
Yo. Um, do you want to say anything about that series before Abe unleashes?
It's gonna be a battle. I know what Victor Wembanyama is. We ain't seen nothing like this man. He's an alien. He's a freak of nature. He's an anomaly. We listen. Like there's certain players like we can compare people to, right? There's no real comparison for Victor. Some people want to say Giannis, but I won't even say that because Victor has a better handle than Giannis. You can't compare him to anybody the league has ever seen before.
Nah, you wild. You say you got a better handle than Giannis?
He does.
Chill, bro.
He's out here training with Jamal Crawford, doing Jamal Crawford moves off pick and rolls and spitting picks.
You talking about
I've been
Mr.
watching.
Coast to Coast, Giannis. Niggas that watch out.
What that mean?
That's
You
not a
Coast to
telling
handle,
me?
coast.
though.
Abe,
That's not a
You
handle,
telling
though.
me?
I used to go coast to coast, and I didn't have better handle than half the people in Rucker. That
So
don't
you
mean nothing.
telling me a nigga do a little tween, and that's handles to you?
He doing more than a tween.
Well, he doing more than I agree with D. He got a little bit more handle than Giannis.
Y'all wildin'. I hear
At
y'all,
that
but
size,
still,
too.
that nigga now come bringing.
7'4". I mean,
So when, all
7'4",
right, so when he
boy.
start bringing the ball down on some like and niggas is guarding him, I'll be like, all right, y'all got it, cause Giannis does that too. You wild? I can't. Nah.
Giannis go
Giannis,
coast to
chill,
coast.
bro. Once on 7
Giannis-
foot,
Yeah.
do the same shit, break niggas down. Eat, eat. I'm not saying he gonna do some like KD type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Cruel, nothing like that.
But
But
Abe, he's training with Jamal Crawford and doing Jamal Crawford moves. Giannis ain't doing that. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Wemby, that shit cool. But if you noticed, that shit almost cost him the fucking series, bro. So that shit cool and all. But when he was trying to do all that dribble, he look what happened. OKC was fucking around coming back. When he started
Yeah.
realizing, yo, I'll be on the block. I could do it, but teams want me to do that. They want this nigga to dribble. Go ahead, bro. You 7 foot. You dribbling you dribbling right here for me. You crazy? Josh Hart is taking that, bro. Taking that. You like for real. Taking that.
So I agree with you, but let me throw this out there. And I said this the other day because I was going back and forth with my guys when we was in office talking about this, and I wanted to bring it here. Victor Wembanyama is the first player we've seen. The first half of the game, he can play like Steph if he want. And the second half of the game, he can play like Shaquille O'Neal, and ain't nobody can do nothing about it.
He cannot play like Steph or
This is
Shaquille O'Neal.
this is what I mean by that. If he wanted to shoot all game in the first half, and he's hot,
You ain't gonna let him do that?
ain't nobody can do nothing about it. If he wants to take it down low for the second half of the game, who's stopping him? Nobody can do nothing about it. He's not a mere image of those cats, but he's the first one that can play like both if he chooses to in a game.
All right, bro. I hear you. I do give you that. I don't think he's a big man. I agree with you on that. Even though he's 7'5", I do not think he's a big man. They forced for him to get that to his game, but that's not who he was growing up.
No, not at all.
What's your take, Abe?
Listen, bro. Hey. Even though Ty Wallace was saying that his hand is crazy better than Giannis, whatever, I'm still going with the San Antonio Spurs. I'm not. Listen. Hold on, I gotta take the hat off for this.
I know because you got the great tank top on, nigga. I knew where you was going.
I'm not hating on anybody here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. One thing that the New York Knicks have struggled with this entire season is a athletic or scoring guard. Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and Dylan Harper are those three things. And they can play make and pass the ball to Devin Vassell. So what I'm saying to you guys is that I'm not dissing the Knicks, I'm saying that they have never played this level of athletic guards. So that is going to become an issue for Jalen Brunson. All right, cool. You got OG guarding Wemby. All right, that's cool. How long you think that's gonna last until they have to put somebody like you saying? He's let me go down on the block because he's OG stronger than him. So of course, I want you to shoot those dumbass shots. You playing on my advantage. So I truly believe that the Spurs have the advantage, and they're playing at home first two games. They have the advantages right now to capitalize. The Knicks they haven't been here in a long time, and the pressure is on. The pressure's on these niggas to perform. And if they don't perform, guess who has no pressure right now? Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox. And that's why you play with a player like a Wemby. Think about when Dwight Howard got to the finals. These Jameer Nelson, Vince Carter, all these dudes who were there, they went, I'm good. I'm chilling. You know why? Because I got that man behind me, and he with me. And I feel like Wemby's giving off that same energy right now, bro. So truthfully, I'm going to go Spurs in 7 games. I'm not saying it's cakewalk, but I do believe that the Spurs having 2 athletic guards is going to give the Knicks a lot of issues.
Now, I don't want to be funny. Before you go, Jay, I don't want to be funny. Did that help them when it came to the NBA Cup?
Didn't. Definitely didn't.
And if I'm not mistaken, this season, I think the Knicks have a winning record against the Spurs.
But what I will say is that version of the Spurs is not this version. Because remember, back then, we were trying to figure out, wait, is De'Aaron Fox that nigga? Or is Dylan Harper going to be the point guard of the future? Now they figured it out. You know what I mean? So, like, they figured out that ego, even between them two. All right, he's on the court. I could pull back. Dylan Harper, do your thing. De'Aaron Fox on the court. You notice. All right, try to be more aggressive. And I peeped it, and I respect that. When they played the Knicks then, they didn't have that, like, down pack. Now, it don't matter.
I'll say this. Avery's right. The San Antonio Spurs was not the same team that was in that NBA Cup. They weren't the same team, but I could also say that the Knicks weren't the same team that they were at the beginning of this season as well. I'll say this. Abe got the Spurs in 7. Darryl got the Knicks in 6. I got the Knicks in 5. I got the Knicks in 5 games. I'll tell you why. Well, if I ask you right now, who's the most important players on the Knicks right now? Who would it be?
Brunson, Cat, Bridges, OG, Hart.
I'm going Josh Hart.
You know, to me, like, Josh Hart brings a lot of value. So does Cat, of course, Jalen Brunson, and these guys here. What Mitchell Robinson brings to that game, what he brings to this series, what he brings to the other series, you have to game plan for a guy like Mitchell Robinson. Whether it's boxing out, whether it's him defending your big, this guy can move his feet. This guy can move his feet at that size. Hold on, Abe, you can mute your thing real quick. But yeah, Mitch Robinson can move his feet at a high level. I seen him guard players that we thought they were going to school him, and he'll go out there, block the shot, and keep up with him with his feet. Mitchell Robinson, to me, will be one of the most important factors in this series right here. He might not give you 10 points this series. He might not give you 5. But seeing the way Mike Brown used him, seeing what teams try to do to him, and seeing how Mike Brown countered that, I loved it. I loved it. He countered it with keeping him in for they could put him in the bonus with Mitchell Robinson because it was fouling him on purpose. Mitchell Robinson gives you offensive boards. He's the one guy in this league that can probably, I'm going to say probably, because I said the same thing about Chet and I choked on that one. But Mitchell Robinson could probably be a guy that won't be scared of Wembanyama. He ain't going to be scared of Wembanyama. He might get dogged. But he ain't gonna show fear to Victor Wembanyama.
It's the same nigga we talking about. Say he had mental issues like a week ago. Bro, are you sure?
I bet you he ready. I bet you he ready for the NBA Finals, man.
He ready, bro.
He's not, nigga. Fuck that. Your niggas is gonna forget about this.
Nah. He don't need. But the thing is, you don't need him.
He don't need it.
He don't need it. Well, for what?
He
What
need this.
For what?
He need this.
For what?
Nigga, you play ball. You need this.
No.
Nigga said,
Mitch Robinson,
Right.
I need you. I need you for 6 rebounds, 2
How he
points.
grabbing rebounds with 9 fingers, Lord?
So none of the NBA players played with 9 fingers before.
Gerald Green, myself was
Who was
windmilling.
successful? Who
Like
was
this.
fuck that nigga? Who was
Gerald Green,
successful?
bro.
Fuck
Swear
if
to
they
God.
played with him. Who was successful with 9 fingers?
Didn't Kobe play NBA Finals with
Oh,
damn near
no,
6
no.
fingers?
No, don't do that. Don't do it.
These
You know
shits
his
was
shit
taped
was
That
together.
wasn't AI.
His shit was like this. His shit was like this. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That wasn't AI. We gonna say a professional
That shit wasn't
athlete.
fucking fucked up.
Hold on.
But look
we
at
gonna say
the caliber of niggas you naming, Jay.
Right, that part.
no. These are the players that did their job with 1 finger. I mean, with 9 fingers. You actually,
Nah.
you making it seem like they need Mitchell Robinson to go out there and guard and be grabbing 10 rebounds. That's
All right,
catch up.
okay. Out of the niggas you named, right? How many of them niggas was rebounders and shot blockers and all that?
How many of them niggas was needed to drop 40
Hey, bro.
Kobe and AI, those two.
with 9 fingers?
Yeah, but Kobe shit was taped. His shit was different.
I don't count, right?
Nigga, what makes you think this
That's an
team not gonna be
enhancement, bro?
Yeah, he was type cheating. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nigga enhanced his shot, bro.
Mitch, like I said, Mitch Robinson, they need him to grab rebounds and do what he do. Because he only plays about 12, 13. He don't
That
play
nigga
20
about to
minutes.
play like-
He don't play 30. He plays 12, 13 minutes. They need him to go out there, control what he can control. And I feel like Mitchell Robinson going to be really important in this series. I'll say this much, though. Jalen Brunson might cook them.
Thing I'll
Those
say,
guards-
thing I'll say about that, Jay, I want to disagree with you to say that I feel like Mitch should not play in this. And I know Cat don't like playing the 5, but you need to get Wemby on the perimeter, bro. That nigga should not be in that paint chilling.
He's playing the 5.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Cat's playing the 5.
So, and I'm hoping like that works out. But when Mitch come in the game, this nigga gonna be able to sit in the paint, bro. He gonna sit in the paint, and that's dangerous.
Nah, they don't. But that game plan is what Mike Brown does with Mitch is, nigga, we toughen them up. When Mitch is out there, he's grabbing the boards. He's out rebounding them. Same thing Isaiah Hartenstein was doing when he got to guard Wemby. He wasn't dropping 5. I mean, he wasn't dropping 13 and 15 and 20 points on Wemby. He was out there putting a body on him. He was out there putting a body on, and that's what I'm saying. He might not need all 10 fingers for him to put his back on him.
I hear you, Jay, but knowing the defender that you were in your heyday, if you got the report that nigga's finger was fucked up, what you doing to that nigga in the game?
It depends who it is.
Don't do that.
Passing the
Don't do
ball.
that. You slapping heads. You come on now.
If you telling me, whatever, Avery got 9 fingers and whatever, yeah, I'm taking that. Like I'm be like, all right, it might stop him from doing what he do. But if you telling me Manute has 9 fingers, nigga, ain't stopping him from doing what he do, nigga. He a hack. He's hacking, nigga. He's out there tipping rebounds. He grabbing one and he throwing it.
I agree with that, but I'm saying, knowing you still smacking heads, nigga. And
Of
how much
course.
is that nigga gonna take?
This is millionaires here. The best technology in the world.
Right.
This ain't St. Mary's ball.
Right.
Chill.
This is out here NBA. Mitchell Robinson, to me, he's going to be a very important factor in this series, depending on how Mike Brown using him. OG Anunoby, Avery brought him up. They said out of the league's best defenders on Wemby, Caruso was there, OG Anunoby was there, Bam was there. We talking about guys that held them to below his average. OG Anunoby, when it comes to defense, he one of them niggas. And the reason why Wemby has a problem with OG Anunoby is because OG Anunoby has the speed, the strength to hold them up midcourt.
Right.
Yeah, for now.
And if he even think about dribbling,
That's right. See what I'm saying?
if he even think about dribbling, you know they on his ass.
That's why-
Josh Hart or OG. Look,
Nah, Todd. I can't believe you said that, bro. I get
It's
it.
true.
Nigga got handles. He got handles.
But they do
Jay,
the
I'm
same to
lying?
Giannis.
When OG or somebody with some real defense get in front of him, he not gonna do none of that shit because you know better. You know
Yo,
better to play with me.
hey, OG, I believe in OG's defensive ability.
OG taking that, bro. Josh Hart,
That's why
rip. What you? Come on.
that's why I got Knicks in 5. Jalen Brunson. If you telling me De'Aaron Fox guarding Jalen Brunson, I'm taking that. I'm taking that.
Lefties, both
I'm
lefties
taking
though.
it. If you telling me Stephon Castle is guarding Jalen Brunson, I'm taking that.
Nah, it's a matchup, bro.
I'm taking that.
Woohoo!
And who you taking?
Out trouble. I can see
I'm
Cassie
taking
getting
Jalen
out
Brunson.
trouble.
I'm taking Jalen Brunson. If you telling me Dylan Harper, I'm taking JB. The Knicks have, and I'm gonna tell you something else. This the series right here. This the series right here where Karl Anthony Towns got to turn into Patrick Ewing. He got to do it.
Ewing.
He got to
I
do
don't
it.
lie. I almost left the fucking studio, bro. What you call this nigga, bro?
Patrick
Patrick Ewing.
Ewing?
Karl Anthony Towns got to turn into Patrick Ewing out here. That's what. And let me tell you, if he turns into Patrick Ewing in these NBA Finals, Pat, you are forever immortalized in the city of New York. Go out there, you be tough. Go out there, grab rebounds. Go out there and be a leader. Go out there and do work. You got a chance to catch Ewing. I'm talking about 18 and 10 in the playoffs, 20 and 10.
And this is coming
Not
from
Patrick
Miami.
Towns. Patrick
Bro.
Ewing.
Bro, this
Patrick
coming from
Ewing,
Miami
man.
Heat fan. So imagine how the Knicks fans feel if this nigga saying this shit. I can't,
Look,
bro.
man, look. You can't. It's a time to, like I said, you got to give them their flowers. The same way I gave San Antonio their flowers for going through a hell of a 7-game series. I got to give the Knicks their flowers too. They made the NBA Finals. This group here was put in the position to make the NBA Finals, and they was told at the beginning of the season if they didn't, changes were going to be made. They answered the call. Mike Brown wasn't the one they wanted to hire, and they finally hired him. I know they was waiting for him to fail. I'm not saying New York Knicks or the people in the organization, but everybody else, including myself. Not saying I wanted him to fail, but I expected him to fail. A lot of people was on his ass, and he made the NBA Finals. I just, like I said, you got to give them their flowers as well. JB, you got to give them their flowers, man. Karl Anthony Towns, you got a chance to be immortalized in New York City. JB got a chance to be the greatest Knick in history in the eyes of some. Patrick Ewing, man. Patrick Ewing. Turn into Patrick Ewing and you win the championship, man. Jalen Brunson, you do what you do, you win an NBA championship. Mitchell Robinson, this is the series right here where you become immortalized, man.
gotta
They
watch
don't
it.
after Mitchell Robinson.
99 finals, bro. Just to
There
see.
was some stat that they pulled up. Once you get traded from Minnesota, you win a chip.
From Minnie,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Anthony
Wiggins.
Edwards.
Kevin Love.
Zach LaVine didn't get one. He probably the only nigga who didn't get one. Yo, out of all of
It could it could be loading.
Oh,
I mean,
facts.
no, it happened. Those players you named happened directly after. Andrew Wiggins, he left, went to go to State, he won one.
Gotta chill.
Karl Anthony Towns left, he went to New York, he made the NBA Finals. Kevin Love left to Cleveland, he made the NBA Finals. Zach LaVine been on many trips since leaving Minnesota to even be on the
back
list.
and forth on
If
both
anybody
coasts.
should be mad, it should be the Sacramento Kings. They had a chance at, they had De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton, and both of them go back to back to the NBA Finals.
Fact. If Hallie was healthy, they would be in like the play something. So yeah.
But I got New York. But I got New York in 5. I believe Jalen Brunson gonna walk out of there with the Finals MVP. I believe Karl Anthony Towns, Patrick Ewing, will be immortalized in New York. I got them in 5 games, man. New York Knicks.
I hear you, bro. Listen, man. Woo! Listen, I will say that it is good for the city. You know, sometimes when everything goes to shit, and right now New York feels like it's going to shit. So sometimes we need just that Pick me up.
Hold on. I can't let you say that with the summer New York about to be having if the New York Knicks win this championship. We talking about a championship. We talking about a parade, and we talking about a whole concert in
Nah, that's
July.
my point, bro. That's my point. Like the city right now is in a crazy
We
place.
pumping. We
Hey,
pumping, and we gonna tear up them streets.
I ain't
We
mad
gonna
at
tear
that.
up them
You know
streets.
what I'm
Look, I'm not a New York Knicks fan. I'm also not a hater. I always pointed out exactly what I saw from the New York Knicks. I'm not a fan. I'm
saying?
not a hater, but I am excited to see if they do win, how New York gonna look. Cause I do love New York City. I love New York City, so I want to see how New York be if the New York Knicks win the championship, man. I want to see that parade too, cause I know it's gonna be fire. It's gonna look like, I swear to God, it's gonna look like the West Indies.
Yo, fuck,
I'm
fuck that.
telling you.
You see how these
I'm telling
niggas
you.
acting already,
But
bro.
yo, y'all already know, man. Walk me the pod.
Final
Y'all know
thoughts,
Cornwall.
man. What's
So,
up?
hold on. Yeah. Final thoughts. I'm gonna start off first. Chat Holmgren, you thought though. Until further notice, you do not come back. You do not come back outside till I see you working with them niggas like Chris Brickley. So I see you working with one of them trainers, nigga. You better call my nigga Corn Wolf up. You better call my nigga Corn Wolf up,
So
nigga. Cause
facts,
if
bro.
I
I'll
see you
get you
doing
right, bro.
if I
Promise.
see you doing that motherfucking stutter step by the beginning of next season, nigga, I swear to God, you better meet me outside the arena for we could bang out. You thought though, you better not come outside all summer with them motherfucking chrome jeans, nigga. With them
Yo.
ask you to wear chrome jeans, nigga, and can't do a motherfucking stutter step. Motherfucking glasses and going thrift shopping, nigga. But you can't shoot more than 3 times in the NBA Game 7. Motherfucker, you thought though, you trash, nigga. And if I see you outside, we banging out. We banging out, my nigga, cause you got me tight. And Mitchell Robinson, this is gonna be an important series for you, cause I swear, New York Knicks, if they loved Mitchell Robinson before, they're gonna really, really, really love him after this NBA Finals here. And that's my prediction there. And I predict Karl Anthony Towns is gonna turn into Patrick Ewing. That's my final thoughts.
Yo.
Go ahead, Tom.
Go ahead, Ty.
Nigga went bloody. Like, for no reason. That's why he got
Nigga
the
be
red
with
on.
chrome jeans and can't shoot 3 times, nigga. Your man's got a hamstring injury. And he's sitting on that bench and he out there wishing he could help and your ass can't shoot more than 3 times? Nah. D, I ain't never seen no shit like that before, bro. I seen Ben Simmons play.
Stop. I'm going to say this, man. Being a New Yorker, being here majority of my life, if this next team pulls it off with the drought New York has had, basketball wise, we're winning championships, this team will be immortalized. Free, free 99 for life. This next team. And niggas got to get off of Mike Brown's. You know what? You heard? If that man delivers a chip
Shout
to
out
the
Mike Brown.
city that never sleeps, what y'all gonna say about that man then?
Y'all playing Cat over Melo in the next all time list?
Nah. Brunson, facts. But Cat, nah. Brunson been here for like 4 or 5 years now doing his.
This
For me,
this nigga's
you got
Mr.
work.
Too Soon.
You got work to do, Cat. Yeah.
Let niggas marinate, Lord. And they gotta seal the deal. Let niggas seal the deal. Let niggas seal the deal before we start
My son Patrick Ewing, man.
moving niggas around and shit, shuffling niggas places and shit. That be the problem.
I agree,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
But yeah, man. As the NBA Finals begins, unfortunately, walk with me, we are slowly shutting down shop. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Just means, we gotta take a little break, man. But before the finals ends, you're gonna see us a little bit more. We're gonna be tapped in. We're gonna show y'all what New York City's like too. So check us on that too. But truthfully, bro, my final thoughts, man. This playoffs is one of the most interesting playoffs in a long time. Like you said, we haven't seen the Knicks in the finals in our lifetime.
Game sevens,
Right, like it's been game 7
3-1
galore.
leads.
So, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just like how right now, not even basketball, sports is bringing us together like how it did when we were kids. And if you notice it, you allow it to be what it is, bro. And the Knicks in the finals, bro. We got to remember that we may never see this again in our lifetime. Because it may not ever happen again. So enjoy what we got.
They up now.
Let
Let me tell y'all this too, because and I'm saying this off of because I've seen the Jay-Z versus Drake conversations happening on Twitter, and it leads me to say this: just let people like what they like, man. Let's let them like what they like. If they like the game, if they just cheering for any team during the NBA Finals, just let them like what they like. If they like the Spurs, if they feel like the Spurs gonna win, don't clown them because they think that. Just let them like what they like. Just with music, just let them like what they like, bro. Stop judging people on what they like, man, and just let people live. Just enjoy music. Just enjoy sports. That's what it's there for. Like Abe said, bringing people together, man.
Right, bro.
Shout out Hov though.
That's one thing I will say about like if just real quick. You know me, I'm a little motivational, but I think about this all the time. If niggas supported the Knicks, if niggas supported each other the same way they supported the Knicks, where would we be as a collective? Just keep that in mind.
You talking about New York City?
New York City. If niggas supported the Knicks the same way they should support each other or they friends or they bros, how much infectious this city would be? Come on, bro.
I mean, the Knicks is one of the reasons that people conversate like outside. Like they'll see you have a Knicks hat on and they'll be like, they'll give you the nod, like, yeah, we here now. Like it's beautiful. It's nice to see. It's nice to see.
It's cool.
I disagree with that statement only because when Cuomo was in office during COVID, it was revealed for over 100 years, New York City has been funding a lot of these other lesser cities. And we need our just due.
That's true.
Yeah, they said shout out NYC, man. Shout out NYC, but shout out, like I said, shout out the San Antonio Spurs too for getting here. I'm not saying they don't have a chance. I just, like I said, I like the Knicks' chances better in these finals here. But shout out Wembanyama, he a stud. I wouldn't be surprised if they take it far in this series as well. I had OKC beating them and they proved me wrong. So hopefully, they'll take this series far or further than none. They got a couple advantages, like the 7-4 phenom. De'Aaron Fox looked like he's getting healthier by the day. They got Dylan Harp. They know their strategy. So go out there, execute it, and let's get used to a long series. Give us a long series. But yo, welcome me to Pod. Y'all already know episode. Damn. Welcome me to Pod, episode 57.
Yo, bro, I'm about to mute myself.
You know when that hotline bling?
Welcome me to Pod, man. Episode 57, man. Y'all already know Con Wolf, Ty the God, JD for president all the way. Walk with me to Pod. Y'all already know, man.
Iceman, what up?
I'm known for triple doubles like I'm Westbrook. My nigga Zeus and my nigga Big Huss about to shut this shit down, bringing back a true sound. Real shit.
It's detrimental soon as I get physical. Being posted on the rooftop. It ain't a hot beam sparks. Light